Hello, welcome to Trout Snacks. I've got another fly for you. I call it my Tungsten Snail. If it really resembles a snail or not, I really don't know, but the fish like it. And I got a size 14 jig hook, barbless, a 5/32 or 4mm gold bead head, and it's unlike jig hook that you normally use for like chick nymphing or Euro nymphing, which is a really fun way to fly fish if you ever get a chance to try it or look it up on YouTube. A lot of the competition fly fishermen use the chick nymphing or Euro nymphing style, and they do very, very well. And I've been learning it the past couple of years, and it's been very productive for me. Anyway, so again, it's my Tungsten Snail, and I use this rusty brown UTC 70 denier, and I'll just tie this in right behind the bead there. We'll come back just before the bend of the hook, break or cut this tag piece off, come back forward. Now again, you can put extra weight here if you want with a lead wire. Put more weight in there like a lot of chick sniffing people do, because chick sniffing you cannot have lead weight on your line. It has to be on your fly. And we'll just build this taper up. It takes a minute. You could use heavier line too if you wanted to, like a UTC 140 or a 210. And I don't know why I don't do that. I guess I should make it a little faster. But again, you want this nice taper on your fly. And there's only 3 materials for this fly. It's the brown, rusty brown thread, pink shrimp UV dubbing, and again a large gold wire. I've been doing the large wire kind of on the smaller flies. I have no idea, but it really shows off this segmentation, and it's real durable. Oh, and also I use a UV that UV clear finish, and there's no tail on this fly. And again, I don't know if it resembles a snail or exactly what, but fish like it. Kind of spin this counterclockwise, kind of flatten my thread out a little bit. Do a nice smooth wrap here. Oh, and I also use a pink for a hot spot, pink thread. Hot pink. Okay, so we'll tie this off. Three wraps or so. Snug that down. I'm going to trim that off. Now I'll get my gold wire. It's a large, like I said again. And I'll start right in the back here. Do the same thing, just hold it about 1 inch up from the back of the top of the hook. Do 1 wrap all the way around. 2, 3. That's all you need, 3 wraps. So I'll hold this side, the long part, and I'll take the shorter tag in there on the back and helicopter it off. Now I'll take and helicopter the front one off, And I'll rotate it here so you can see it. And see how this kind of comes together. Don't worry about that, how the wire touches again. When you put your dubbing on there, it will all disappear. Okay. And it's just tapered all the way around. This nice taper all the way around the fly. Now, I'll get my thin UV clear finish. And it's pretty full, so I gotta kind of wipe off the brush here a bit. You don't need a whole lot. You can see how that just kind of magnifies everything, makes it a little darker, makes the gold wire kind of pop a little bit. Then I'll just use my fingers to dab it a little bit because I had a little too much on there. Burn it in with your UV light. Again, real simple, real basic fly. And there's some days you just can't beat it. Okay. Now I'll get my hot pink, FL pink, I guess, fluorescent pink, UTC 70 ultra thread. Tie that in right back behind the bead there. Right back to your ribbing. Cut your tag off. Get your pink UV dubbing. And again, I cut that corner off so it just pulls out nice and manageable. Now, like all other tires say, less is more when you're putting your dubbing on. It's easier to get it on. It's easier to get it to wrap on your thread when you use less. Make that about 1.5 inches long or so, and you want it a tight noodle. You want it to be tight. And of course, when you fish, it'll get scraggly and shaggy. Okay, shorten my thread up here a little bit. I'll just wrap that, close wraps, touching wraps, all the way up. And we'll tie in this pink hot spot here. Nice pink hot spot. And I'll do my same little trick with my clear finish. So you just get a nice clean collar, and it's all ready to go. You just put head cement and everything on it. You're just done. Get my whip finish tool here. Three wraps. Kind of tug down a little bit. Tighten it up. Trim it off. Burn in your collar. A nice hot spot there. It's just a little short, chunky fly. And I just trying to think how I could imitate a snail one day, and tied it up, and I was actually pretty shocked when I was catching fish on it. Browns, rainbows, whitefish, occasional cutthroat on the lower weaver. Burn that in nice. Like I said, you want it to be you want that dubbing to be tight. So we'll just kind of go around and trim the scragglies off. And it will get shaggy after a couple of fish. And that's it. That's my, clean it off a little bit. My tungsten snail. Easy to fly, simple, but very effective. And again, there's not a lot to it, but there's a lot of awesomeness in that fly. Thanks for watching.